In the eldritch underbelly of 1920 societies, strange events are not investigated by the police. In Arkham, the dedicated men and women who probe the unexplainable belong to an elite squad known as the Occult Crimes Division. These are their stories.
So where did we leave off?
Hello and welcome back to Don't Look Now. Who's excited to play some Call of Cthulhu?
Me! Excited and concerned.
Excited and concerned.
Excited to murder.
You are, yeah.
Yay!
I'm excited
To maybe be murdered?
to
Die.
maybe. I
Well,
don't know.
this very well could be the final episode of our very first story arc, The Haunting. So before we get into it, I think it behooves us to go around the table and just get a little bit of an idea. We'll introduce ourselves again quickly, but get a little bit of an idea of what's going on with your character at the moment and what's going on through their head, just to set the scene, because I don't want to get stuck in the weeds with banter today. Last week, I think, we ended on a bit of a cliffhanger, and I want to dive straight back into it. And because we left the people, the viewers, the audience, the millions of screaming fans out there on a cliffy. And they need resolution. They're craving resolution. You don't know how many emails I've gotten over the last week.
We actually need an email address.
We do need to get an email address so people
Can I also share something?
email.
I know one of my favourite podcasts is the Ramesh Ranganathan show. Him and his mum Shanti do it. It's amazing. They have always said send in WhatsApp messages, voicemails and emails. And for ages I thought there were no emails being sent into this podcast. That's because the team were checking the wrong email. They missed like 600. So there was a whole episode where they're like, we apologise, we missed all these emails. So yeah, we can't do that.
Well, we might not have an email address just yet, but we do have a comment
have one.
section on the videos. So if there's something that you want to let us know, that's the best place to do it. But
Hit us up.
hit me up. Hit me up. I'll do my best.
Don't
to
do a
try and
Ramesh
go-
Ranganathan show.
I'll do my best to try and go through all of the videos and reply to everyone's comments, especially if they're
emails
nice
are good
ones.
though and stuff, because that way, like if someone has an actual question or
Yeah.
maybe we need a way
we'll,
that's more formal. We'll think of something. Maybe email's too old school.
We'll think of something.
P.O. Box.
I was thinking we revive
Messenger.
the Telegram service
I was gonna
just for this.
Do you know what we could?
Or we'll
Send us
get one
a
of
Morse
those,
code.
those Morse code machines in here.
Carry a
Oh, we've got a
pigeon.
message coming in. We'll have to have someone. We'll have to have an
carry a
intern
pigeon.
specifically manning the Morse code machine. So if anyone is familiar with Morse code, get in touch.
Anyway, sorry.
No, that's totally fine. That's a good jumping off point. Gemma, would you like to get us started?
Yeah.
Introduce yourself. Let us know where your character is currently in the scene, physically as well as mentally.
Yep. I'm Gemma. Pronouns are they, them. I jumped in as a blow-in, essentially, for the last 2 episodes, playing 2 different people. When I jumped in with this crew, I was Adele Nazim, a very badass pharmacist who really wanted to impress Hayley because Hayley seemed to have a lot of knowledge about the occult and was a bit of an expert. So Adele took it upon herself when she saw the book to just go for it and may have caused some issues. At the moment, she had a temporary bout of insanity, launched herself at the corpse, the not sexy corpse, and and
You
she's
keep telling yourself that.
and
Yeah.
Believe it eventually.
she's being let out essentially by Hayley. But yeah, I'm just like, I'm not the main character here. These other people are. It's amazing. And we also have pictures from last week.
You see? It's Gemma's Hear Me Out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's the corpse.
Everyone is a main character in my stories.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, you saw this tome, this dusty old tome sitting in the basement. You
Well,
immediately went for it.
I didn't see danger because I saw literally a corpse. Like I was just like, why would I even consider that that's a problem?
Exactly.
So I went in, and unfortunately, it was a problem.
Problems do arise every now and then in this game.
Done it.
Corryn.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello,
Talk to me
my
about
name is
Claire.
Corryn, and I play Claire, and I'm pretty sure that she has the tome at the moment and is about to die.
Oh
But that's okay, because that's the whole point of the movie, the story.
There will be a movie
None of
made about
us
this.
will coming out. Yeah, there will be a movie.
I'm a movie
None of
J.J.
us are
Abrams.
coming out of this alive. We are all going to either go insane or die, which is fantastic. Yes.
If you could get a director to direct this movie, who would it be?
A director. Oh, it has to be Steven Spielberg.
Spielberg?
It has to be
Big Spielberg fan?
Yep.
Yep.
No, not a Spielberg fan. No.
No.
But
Fan of his movies. fan of his work.
he's just
He's the only one who can.
yeah. It's the only one I can really
Do you
think
know
of.
what? I think
Okay.
Del Toro
Oh.
would smash it.
No.
That would be my choice.
No, well, see,
Nah,
I would
Markiplier.
go with what's his name? Quentin. I feel like I would go with Quentin Tarantino,
Oh, there'd be a lot of feet.
but yeah, that's it. Like there would be some feet.
That's
There'd be
the real Eldritch
some
horror.
toe
in the room.
sucking in there, like
Do you know what? Maybe the corpse is a bit of a toe
yeah,
sucker.
that's it. Maybe the
add that?
corpse is the toe sucker.
We'll
Or
put him on the list, but
This
he's going
man
to be
is
somewhere
not
down the bottom.
dominating me. If he's a toe sucker, I will leave.
Peter Jackson would make it very operatic. Like it'd be very pretty. Like it'd be set in New Zealand, but it'd be very
Works so New Zealand's an eldritch horror, just like Australia. Yeah, who else is there? Oh, Christopher Nolan would probably make it pretty epic.
Kenneth Branagh. Oh, what's his name? Ron Howard. Is that the happy guy? The Happy Days guy?
Yeah.
Ron Howard.
Ron Howard's
Catherine
quite good,
Bigelow?
yeah. He's
No.
pretty, pretty well.
Who does the Transformers?
Michael Bay.
That's it. It's got to be Michael Bay.
Yeah, lens flares.
Yeah, Michael Bay.
No, that's J.J. Abrams. He's the
is
lens
it?
flare guy.
Okay.
Michael
Yeah.
Bay's the explosion in slow motion.
Emerald Fennell? Or Emerald Fennell? I'm trying to think of female directors. They're not as
No.
top
Isn't
of
it really
mind,
sad
which
that
is
we-
Nothing's
interesting,
coming to
isn't it?
mind.
It's really sad that we can't name a female director off the top of our head, eh?
Yeah.
Catherine Bigelow is one. I know
Yeah,
that.
I know.
Jane Campion. No, she's
Yeah.
a writer. Oh, maybe no, she's not. That's bad. We need to get educated.
I mean, I know producer like Kathleen Kennedy. She's the producer of Star Wars.
Speaking of educated people, Shene,
Was
you recently started uni, so that's why I thought I would use that as the
As the set-off point.
setup.
Well,
point.
I mean, Sylvia is also a graduate student, so we're in the same book at the moment. But I can't really remember anything. My character is a big bad apparently now. I'm in the room under his control and currently trying to defend him because Haley had to hit him on the head with something, so I had to defend the old man who was crying out to me. I can't remember anything from when we originally met up with the guy in the cafe, so I'm a blank slate.
At the moment, yes, you have suffered from a bout of temporary insanity. Now, temporary insanity does have a number of rounds that it lasts for. I know how long that's going to be. I have not told you yet. I will let you know when your memory is
When I'm no longer
returned
mad.
300 rounds.
Will it be on time to save your friends?
Wow.
I don't know. I guess
Oh,
we'll find
goodness. I'll just wake up at the end when everybody's corpse is around me and I'm like, oh. I mean, honestly, that would be a shot to my past experiences. So maybe that's what Sylvia goes through now.
Sorry, what?
Sylvia's past experiences.
Sylvia's experiences. Okay.
With all the children
I thought
going
we were
missing.
talking about personal experiences. I was like, you woke up in a room full of all your dead friends in the past. That's something that we need to unpack, but that might
To
be
the best of us.
that might be a different podcast. I may not.
Maybe we shouldn't be in a
qualified for
room together if we're unpacking that trauma.
that.
Can I just quickly interject
for the
because I made the robot because when I was sitting here I was thinking about
No.
thinking about directors, and I was thinking about the Law and Order one, and then I was like, oh, wouldn't it be really cool if we had like a Law and Order opening? So I said to the robot,
done.
make a Law and Order opening for Call of Cthulhu. In the eldritch underbelly of 1920s society, strange events are not investigated by the police. In Arkham, the dedicated men and women who probe the unexplainable belong to an elite squad known as the Occult Crimes Division. These are their stories. The bit that I laughed at was it's usually the dong dong. So it says in brackets, ominous gong, distant chanting, maybe a wet tentacle slap. And I was like,
the game
wet
hasn't started until there's a wet
hello.
tentacle slap.
Tentacle slap, sorry.
Speaking of wet tentacle slaps, Elle, would you like to introduce yourself and your character?
Hello, my name is Elle. My pronouns are they, them, and I'm playing Haley Hornsbury. She is an author, or at least she claims to be. She's probably more on the self-published side of things. She writes about occult things, usually through a more spiritualism sort of lens. She's particularly into spiritualism, especially since her mum died, as a way of perhaps reconnecting with the spirit of her past mother. Hayley is a little bit stubborn about her ideas. Her explanations for things are, in her head, always the right ones. So the lens that she views it through ends up being that spiritualism side of things, and less of a aliens or other whatever description you can try and describe an eldritch horror with. At the moment, Hayley is in full adrenaline mode. I think we are just in self-preservation. We are not the kind of adrenaline you feel when you turn the lights off and you're running upstairs from the basement and it's still dark down there and you feel like something's chasing you. It may not be logical, but that's what she's feeling. Although in this case, there is something chasing her. So it's very, but yeah, no, not really like the scientific, or not scientific, the spiritualistic analyzing things to write in her book. That is not even, those neurons are not firing. She is full
Fight or flight.
Running.
Run.
And there's got to be a certain psychological element to it as well when you are fleeing. You're getting out of there. And you know that you are leaving behind people who are in some way or another important to you, that you have connections with. They are being left behind. Now, as I mentioned, we ended the last episode on a bit of a cliffhanger as the emaciated and terrifying corpse-like figure of what you presume to be Walter Corbett launched itself across the darkness of the basement at Claire, raking at her with his gross nails. Now, before we resolve that damage, I do want to do a luck improvement roll.
Ooh, yes.
Because this is a new recording episode. I want to give you guys a chance to get out of this alive.
No.
Okay. Are we rolling luck?
So what we need to do is roll luck, and if you roll over, then you can get some extra luck back. 1d10 worth of luck.
No. Would anyone like to cleanse their dice?
Yes, please, madame.
Does anyone want cleansed dice?
No, my dice are good. I'm good,
Very
thank
good.
you.
Yep, don't want to mess with those.
Mine are not doing very well.
I put my dice in dice jail when I go home.
so they know.
I've got a little potion. And they go on the dice jail.
All right, so let's go across the board. Let's find out what your roll. Keeping in mind, you want to fail this one, Gemma.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, I rolled a 26 under 37.
26 under 37.
So I
Oh, that's
failed
right.
this
We're
time.
trying to fail.
Yes, you need to fail
no.
this
I
roll.
rolled a 56 over 29.
56 over 29.
Mine is
Okay,
so much
roll 1d10.
Come on, Cthulhu.
1!
1. You get 1 point of luck back. Shene.
Mine's 90, so I'm definitely going to have to roll. I thought I was having to roll down. Maybe I do know. Oh, no. I got a 5.
Nice.
Got a 5?
Yes.
Okay, so that is 5 points of luck back. You live forever. It's also great that the person who's currently dominated gets extra luck, because you feel free to use that luck when you're attacking and killing your friends. By
Oh, yeah, no, I'm
more
going
than
to
welcome
try.
to. Okay, great.
Oh, God.
They're trying to stab this poor old guy.
Elle?
I followed your instructions. I rolled 39 over 25, and then I rolled a d10, and I increased my luck from 25 to 32 with a 7.
32.
Nice.
Okay, all right.
I'm pretty lucky right now. I'm not going to lie. You guys might be stuffed.
Yeah.
Because you're in a precarious situation.
Can we have some spooky bass?
I
Spooky
think I might
basement
be-
movement, music.
I think I might be in a bad spot
So
at the
look.
moment. As
Maybe
well.
that's what we're missing. We need the mood music.
All right. So basically, we are all in a dusty, disgusting basement. I can imagine we're all quite tired.
Achoo.
You have just been stuck in a pit in a creepy church.
Yes.
You have just discovered but forgotten that a lot of your childhood friends were sacrificed to a cult. Hayley, I think, has been having probably a good time up until this.
Good time.
Except for Max being stabbed, actually.
I feel like it's been a more of a slow degradation than
Okay.
a good time. It was a good time until like bed frames started getting flung around.
That is true.
And then since then it's been a cautious time.
Since then, it's been like, oh crap, I actually am stepping into something that's
Yes. And Adele doesn't seem to have any thoughts in her head whatsoever. So let's get the book.
No, neither. Me too, Adele.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get it, blank slates.
Which is good for a nurse to have no thoughts in their head at all. Like,
yeah. Well, I'm a pharmacist, so maybe I
Pharmacist.
dabble in my
Not
own
even
stuff.
worse. Yeah, there we go, pharmacist.
Yeah.
Can I just quickly ask,
An advantage because I've given her some stuff.
Advantage on what?
I don't know, like her reactions to things, like maybe things that would normally
yeah.
hurt someone. She's got like this superhuman ability to just brush things off
To
because I've
ignore
given her
it?
a sweet cocktail.
Unfortunately, I can't go back and retroactively add bonus dice to that
Okay.
roll.
Yeah, that's okay.
This has been resolved, and I think we will be doing the audience a disservice if we did not launch back
I
into
agree.
this
Yeah, all right.
exactly the
Christmas
way
dice.
things are.
Yeah, that's cute.
So this corpse launches itself at you, Claire, raking across your face, and it's not just the laceration from the fingernails; it's the force of the impact. Now, we did damage wrong last time. Mm-hmm. This is not a piercing weapon,
Okay.
but you are going to take 7 points of damage from this because it does maximum damage plus maximum bonus damage.
Okay.
Okay?
So
where is Claire at with 7 points of damage?
Claire is exactly on 0.
Exactly on 0. Okay,
Exactly
so
on 0. So that puts me at unconscious.
in the words of the immortal, a couple things are going to happen.
Okay.
First things first, 7 points of damage is more than 50% of your total hit points.
Correct.
So you will take a major wound from that. So you have
Okay.
to tick the major wound box on your character sheet.
Yep.
And then because you have a major wound and went down to 0 hit points, you immediately go unconscious
Yep.
and go to the dying condition. Okay? Now, what that means is every round that you have the dying condition, you will need to make a con roll.
Yep.
On a failure, you die.
Okay.
You can be stabilized with a successful first aid check. Given the circumstances, that is going to be very, very difficult to pull off.
Yep.
Anyone going down there trying to help you might be putting themselves at risk.
Okay. So I currently am unconscious on the ground with a major wound, dying because of the
Dying.
major wound. Okay. Yeah.
Because of the major wound, yes.
Okay.
You don't even feel the impact. You just
Sven,
immediately go unconscious.
does Claire need to roll a roll to see how many rounds of dying she has? Is that something that we do?
No. It's just every round we
Okay.
will roll a con check
Okay.
until someone is able to stabilize her, I believe. I don't think there's anything in here that says there's an amount of rounds.
I
It's
think that there
just-
was something. It might be whether there is something in that where you need to roll.
Okay, let me...
Yeah, I believe so. When you take a major wound, there is something.
Let's consult the old
I could be wrong.
book here, because you need every advantage you can get at this point. So
Yes.
let's have a look. Major wounds, fall prone, con roll if failed unconscious. Hit points fall to 0. Has a major wound been taken? Yes. Dying, check the dying box and mark it as 0 points. Current round, someone administered first aid? No. Con roll at the end of every round. It doesn't say anything
Okay.
about
All right.
how many rounds you
Okay.
are dying
Well,
for.
Would you like me to roll a con check now or
What I need
next round?
Is to re-establish the dex order, so that'll be next
Okay.
round, because it's currently Corbit's turn in the dex order. So that's there. I believe it is Haley with the highest dex. Am I?
Yeah, I
remembering
think
that
so. Pretty
correctly?
quick. 80 is my dex.
Haley with an 80. Who's next down from that? Does anyone have a 60?
I have 60.
You've got a 60. So Claire is going to be on the 60. Between
And then Gem's next.
Gem,
Yep.
so Adele with a 50.
And then Sylvia's last with a 40.
And then Sylvia is last with a 40. Okay. So a little peek behind the curtain here, just to allow you guys a little bit of strategizing under the table if you want to do that. Walter Corbett is last in the dex order, which
Okay.
means we are going to the top of the next round right now, beginning with Haley. Haley, who is currently fleeing the room. I would say you are at maybe the bottom of the stairs. Bit of separation between you and the rest of the basement here. But you can decide whether or not you notice or whether you are in too much of a panic to notice Claire going down. Additionally, Claire, as you go unconscious, you also drop
Yeah.
the book.
Can I ask, would there be any noises that came out of Claire as she was getting attacked, or do you think there would have been a reaction?
I know you mentioned that I wouldn't have noticed it, so
You may have called out or had some type of reaction as it launched itself
yeah,
towards you.
I might
because it
have
was a
like
brief
maybe like
moment.
gasped or
Yeah.
you know, like yeah.
The noise of getting torn up by a guy is not a quiet process.
Let's resolve whether or not you notice.
Do I have to roll for that?
Yeah, let's make a roll, and I will allow either a spot hidden or a listen for this roll. So you can roll against both and let me know what you do succeed in and what you don't succeed in.
Oh, 90.
90.
Which is a fail for both of those.
Okay.
That sucks. I really wanted to notice.
The adrenaline. You can hear the sound of your own heartbeat in your ears as you begin to flee the room. I would say you do not notice that Claire has been struck.
In that case, I'm just gonna keep sprinting up the stairs. I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, that's fair.
All right. As you start sprinting up the stairs,
Yes.
I'm going to need a dex roll.
Oh, upstairs.
Yeah.
Yoinks.
88 under 80. I mean, over 80 failure. I think I'm gonna spend some luck.
You're going to spend some luck on that one?
Oh, come on.
Some back.
You can do it.
I'm learning things about Call of Cthulhu. I don't know whether I need a regular success will actually do it, right? I'll go for a regular success. So
Gonna go for a reg suck?
If I get it to the equal number, that counts.
Yes.
That's correct, yes. You just need to
8 luck.
meet the number.
Down to 26. And
As you're sprinting up the stairs, now you're
Oh,
very
so-
familiar with the possibility that things might not be as they seem. Because as you run up the stairs, all of a sudden one of the rungs of the stairs just slides back,
Oh.
as it did earlier when you guys were descending into the basement. But you're quick enough, you're able to catch yourself, and you do not fall.
Oh,
As you get to the top of the stairs, however, boom, the door slams in your face.
the door at the top of the stairs has slammed in front of me.
Slammed in your face.
Is it still? Can I do more things?
You do have your action, yes. So you've just
The
moved so
classic,
far.
No. Just trying to either pull or push the door open
Okay.
with all my strength, just like frantic strength, classic
Mm-hmm.
horror movie victim. This can't be happening.
Okay. I'm going to need another roll. I'm going to need a hard strength roll from you. Sorry?
That keeps getting louder and louder, doesn't it?
It is.
Yeah, it's just a different song now. Or a different track.
80 over 50, so big fail.
80 over 50. The door slams in your face, and you throw yourself up against the door, and you can hear those 3 locks on the other side clicking into place.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunate.
Which brings us to the end of your turn
All right.
and the beginning of Claire's.
Claire.
Which means I'm going to need a very, very important con roll from you.
Okay.
sending good luck. Sending good luck.
Please.
Sending good luck.
61 under 70.
61 under 70. Well, you got con for days. Yeah, I guess you
Yes.
got to have a good con if you're a professor. You got to put up a lot of bullshit.
Yes.
Okay.
So, does anything happen, or I'm just still
You
slowly going?
are. You survived this round. That's what happens.
Okay,
You
cool.
do not die yet.
I'm not dying yet. Okay.
To the casual observer, however,
Not
it
good.
may appear otherwise. Unless someone gets in there and does a first aid check, they won't know whether or not you're breathing, or perhaps even a spot hidden if they wanted to do a spot hidden to see whether or not you're alive. But will it come to that? Let's find out. Adele, you are next in the deck's order. I believe you were going up the stairs with Haley.
I was. I'm wondering, first of all, I'd like to resolve whether I heard what happened.
Let's do a spot hidden and or listen. So roll against both at once.
Come on.
96 over 70. I'm going to spend
24?
26 luck.
Oh, no, yeah, 20. I can't count. Yes, 26.
Yep.
You looked at me like I couldn't count.
That brings me down to
I'm looking
11.
for someone else for verification.
Please.
Was I correct?
That brings me down to 11, which isn't great, but I have just a regular success in that.
You hear a sharp intake of breath followed by just the sound of an impact. Boom! And then
Yeah.
as she collapses to the
Yeah,
floor.
I think I would have had momentum with Haley running up the stairs, so it's whether you think I'd be able to like pivot and readjust with all this adrenaline and make it to Claire,
I'm going to say yeah.
or whether I'm sort of running with Haley because that would make sense.
I'm going to say no. You decide where you want to go. If you want to go to the top of the stairs, you can. If you want
Yep.
to turn around and go back, you're absolutely within your right to do so.
I think I'd be terrified, and it might take me a minute to even register what's happened. But I can tell what someone being attacked sounds like because we learned that in pharmacy school.
It was like people being attacked
Being
101.
squelched, yeah, like we actually had people be attacked, and we attacked each other. It was a mess, but I know what it sounds like. So, just like Christopher Lee, so
Did you
that
go
he
to
knows what the
Miskatonic
sound of
by any
someone getting
chance?
stabbed sounds
That actually
like.
sounds like a fun time.
Remember Christopher
not gonna
Lee?
lie.
Christopher Lee, Saruman was actually, he taught them what the sound of someone being stabbed sounds like for Lord of the Rings, because he might have known what that sounds like. So yeah, so basically I'm Christopher Lee. I'm going to try and make my way across to Claire.
Now that's all I'm picturing. I wish you
Yeah,
hadn't
thank
said
you.
that.
It's hot. He's hot.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try first aid if that is okay, Keeper.
Sexier than ever.
Yeah.
Trying a first aid.
Yeah, I believe that's what I'd try and do.
Okay.
Even
give
if
me,
even if I couldn't tell whether she was alive, I would try first aid. Does that make sense? That
Let
would be
me-
part of my.
Let me paint a picture for you. This corpse, this terrifying, saucer-eyed, sharp-nosed, horrifying corpse of a person is standing over her
Yeah.
as she is collapsed down on the ground.
Yeah.
You want to go over there and you want
Yes.
to try and do a first aid check?
And I would yell at him and go, get what's a swear word in the 20s?
Get
I would
the fridge out of
"Get
here."
the fuck off her. But how do I say that in the 20s?
I don't know. You tell me.
Back away, you scoundrel. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Roll
need
a
to bring
first
up
aid
some
check for
swear
me.
words.
And there is nothing behind those eyes.
No, I rolled a 90 over 51, and I do
90?
not have enough luck to help.
Over 51.
Can I push it?
This is not a combat roll. I would say, yes, you can push it, but please describe to me how you did it in the first place and how
Yeah.
you do this differently.
Well, the first time I was doing it out of anger and going in there and being like, I was doing it like, get the fuck away from her. And this time I'm going to actually look at her face and try and heal her. I'm going to tap into my actual healing rather than my anger and sort of look at her and try and center myself and try again.
What is physically different?
What is physically different? Okay, I get closer.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Before I was more like, get away, like doing this, but now I'm going to dive into it, which may put me in a bad position.
All right.
Yeah. 63 over 51. I need one more point of luck. I can't do it.
You can't do it?
No, that makes it 60. If it was 62, I could have pushed it. I can't use luck on a push roll. No.
No, you cannot
I'm
use
fucked.
luck on
Yeah,
a
I failed a push.
push roll. So you failed the push, which is essentially the same as a fumble.
Yep.
Here's what I'm going to say happens. On account of needing to get closer to Claire in order to administer first aid,
Yep.
I am going to say perhaps Walter Corbett is going to reach out towards you
That's fine.
and
That's
try
fair.
and grab you.
Okay.
as like a fighting maneuver.
Ah, okay, yep. So it's sort of like a brawl type sitch.
Yeah.
Or no, I might not even get a reaction.
Yeah, because it's a fumble, I'm going to say if he succeeds, he just succeeds. So let's see what happens. Yeah, that's going to do it.
Oh no.
It's not extreme.
Sorry.
Applesauce.
It isn't extreme.
Applesauce.
Applesauce, rats, baloney, your father's mustache.
Yeah, well, your father's mustache.
So that is a success. You run over there, you try and administer first aid to Claire. Walter Corbett looking at you with those dead shark-like eyes.
Well, I went in quite aggressive and then tried to tone it down, but I don't know how sentient he is.
It's hard
Nothing
to tell.
behind his eyes.
Nothing behind his eyes, but menace. He reaches down, grabs you by the scruff of your shirt, and begins lifting you up.
Shit.
Which brings us to Sylvia. Sylvia, you are dominated by Walter Corbett, and you have been commanded to keep him safe.
Yeah.
What?
And currently you're the closest to him.
Do you
so
do?
It is okay. I just hope Haley makes it out at this point to tell our story.
Paul has 3 locks on it. I'm not making it out.
yeah, I think we are all stuck down here
Sorry, I've got a
for the
plan,
moment.
guys. I've got a plan.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna smack Elle. I'm gonna
All right, still
hit her
holding
with my
your
fist.
2x4.
Oh, I have a piece of wood.
You
I'm
do
gonna
it
smack
with a
her
nail
with
in
wood.
it. Okay, do
Hit her
I
with
do
a
a
piece of wood?
fight back or a dodge, or because I'm being held by this cryptid?
I would say you can do a fight back or a dodge, but it'll be with a penalty dice,
That's
I think.
fine. Yeah, I think I'll do a dodge.
Yep.
Yeah, my chances are higher there.
All right.
Okay, 82, 42, so 82 over 25.
82 over 25, that's a failure.
63 over 45.
So also a failure. So where you both failed, nothing happens.
Yeah, because I'm the dodger.
Damn
That
it.
is correct. Yes.
I'll
But
let you.
even if it was a fight back, if you both fail, it's just considered a failure.
Oh, really?
Nothing
Okay.
happens. So you are trying to like line up a shot, but maybe like Walt
swing and I
Corbett's getting
miss.
in the way. The lighting situation is a little bit bad. Maybe you stumble over some of the small bones that have now been scattered across the room, or maybe even you trip over the tome itself as you're trying to get a good shot, but you're unable to line something up at this point, which brings us to the end of that round and does bring us to Walter Corbett's.
Yay, Daddy!
Unless, of course, you wanted to move. Would you like to move, or would you like to stay where you are?
Do you want to move? Do you want to do
I mean,
anything?
I might go and stand behind his back
Yep.
so that I can have his back.
Back. Okay. All right. So, tell me if I'm picturing this right. So we got you, Walter Corbett, and then Adele,
Yep.
sort of.
Claire's on the floor
Claire's on the floor,
and I'm being lifted up.
bleeding out.
I've come over just because I've missed, so I've made a fool of myself.
Maybe
I'm gonna
I'll
go
look
stand
at you and be like, Sylvie? Sylvie? No, nothing.
All right. Here's what's going to
This is a
happen.
mess.
Just standing.
As Walter Corbett has gripped you by like the scruff of your shirt and is lifting you up, you don't even see this happening, but the dagger that was lying on the floor in the basement
Was it under a basket?
begins to vibrate. It was until someone
It's not
failed a
on the
luck roll
basket.
and the pan got knocked off.
Okay.
And the dagger rises up off the ground behind you. You can see maybe the glint of the dim electric lights off the blade as it launches itself towards you. I will allow another dodge roll here, but it's going to be with 2 penalty dice because you are outnumbered.
That is fair. I'm going to swap dice because these suck.
And I'll tell you right now, not good chances.
Yeah, I know. That's all right. 71. 6. 22, so 71.
71. All right, I rolled a hard success on that.
Oh no.
Which means I'm actually going to have to look up what kind of damage that thing actually does.
That's okay.
Because I don't have it here right in front of me. Let's find
I will
out.
tell your story.
No, you won't. You will die along with the story.
No.
And he
alrighty
rises.
The person who I really want to survive is Sylvie after everything she's been through.
At this point, I don't really know.
Yeah, I know, but
But as soon as I come out of this madness, I would not be surprised if it only got worse, because I'm going to remember everything that I've just forgotten.
Her body may
And I'm
survive,
gonna
but
be
her
in-
spirit will not.
Standing around a heap of
That's something Haley would say, and it's great.
corpses, and I'm
Alright.
just going to be like,
That's
oh,
the title of today's story.
Her body may survive, but her spirit will not.
Not too bad.
Oh, that's so sad.
Title of today's story.
Dead spirit.
Only 3 points of damage
Okay.
as the knife into your back,
So
into your like
Ooh.
Only.
lower back.
Only 3. Okay, I have a total of 12, so I am down to 9.
Down to
That
9.
is not a major wound.
Okay. All right. Keeping things moving here, we go to the top of round 4, which brings us back to Haley. Haley, you are at the top of the stairs. The door just slammed in your face.
Yes.
What?
All right, I've scrabbled up the door. I heard the locks clicking shut.
Yep.
And this gives me, or forces me to have a moment of, what's the next move? I'm no longer just fleeing for the nearest exit. I don't know a lot about what's going on. I don't know a lot about what spirits have been awoken or what magic or enchantment has caused this man to last beyond death. But I do know that he used that book. So I am going to run down, sprint down, if I can scoop up the book.
Yes.
If I can just scoop it up without having to roll anything.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'd say you can get down there.
Like, just flip it open to a random page and pull out. I have vials of ink in my inventory because I'm a writer. I have fountain pens and ink. And I'm going to pull out a vial of ink, pop off the stopper, hold it over the book,
Okay.
look at the scary undead guy and go, "Oh, fuck up your book, you bastard! Let us out of here!" Like, full, just like rabid look in my eyes. Like, no idea if this is going to work,
Oh, no.
but threaten the book with ink is all I've got.
Give me intimidation.
Yeah, I can intimidate this guy. I swear.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Intimidate. Oh, I
Wait,
love
let me
this
fuck
shit.
off my...
4 under 15, which is the default.
4 under 15. That sounds like a hard success.
Yeah, you think? It does sound like hard success. That's right.
4 under 15. 3, 6. No,
Intimidate this
3
guy.
would be. It's hard, not extreme. Yep.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Haley, go Haley.
He's just holding on to Adele. There's a knife in her back, and you can hear the sound, just the wet splattering as her blood leaks down onto the floor in front of you. And he lets her go. And he turns his beady shark-like eyes towards you. And if he could smile, he would. But he can't
Creepy.
because his lips have curled back. He just turns towards you with like his toothy, terrifying visage. And you hear a rasping, throaty sound begin to rattle out from deep within his breast. And he's like, "You can leave, but the rest stay with me."
Shit.
Or you can stay too, and we can all be embraced with the love of the dark man and live forever.
Look, this is not me saying this. This is out of character. Haley just met this Ness. Knows these guys from an occultist club, off and on. Is dealing with horrors beyond her comprehension. Perhaps is not the most heroic person. I think she's gonna try and leave.
She's going to try and leave?
Which I'm so sorry.
No, that is fair.
So she goes like, "Fine, keep them," and is gonna try and back up the stairs, holding the vial, like the ink maybe about to drop with the book,
Yep.
like looking behind her,
Okay.
backing up the stairs.
He just stays there. And just, you are backing away, and you can just now see the the basement, the dim light, and just this figure standing within the dim light. Maybe Adele has sort of slumped down to the ground a little bit, and the blood is pooling. There's the dust in the air, the bones, and you are backing away, and he just stares at you, unflinching, unmoving. And you get to the stairs, and you go up, and you hear as the locks unlock. What do you do?
Make sure the door actually opens. As soon as it opens, dump the ink vial on the book and run.
Okay. You taking the book with you?
No, I think I've dumped ink vial,
Okay.
toss book, and
Okay.
run.
And the book clatters down the stairs. You slam the door behind you, I'm assuming?
Honestly, no.
No?
I think. Like, that feels like, I know I have, like, abandoned my friends, but I feel like locking them in is, like, a step too far. Like,
As you're running, you can just hear the sound of that laughter that you heard when you first entered the basement.
I'm gonna, assuming
And-
Haley is actually gonna live, she's gonna remember that laughter for the rest of her life.
She will.
Haley's got to live.
Burnt into your brain.
Retina.
Psyche?
I was going to say retina, but sounds don't burn into your retina as far as I'm aware. Unless you can
never know.
see sounds. I guess some people can. But, Claire, another very important con roll.
You can do it, Claire.
All right.
We believe in you.
Most
on.
important role of your life here.
Come on. 36 under 70.
36 under 70.
I'm still alive.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay, where is that? Is a... No, it's not quite a hard success, but if you roll an extreme success, I will say you are stabilized. Mm-hmm. Because that's what the rules say.
Can she
How generous
luck
of you.
that?
Can she what?
Could she ever use luck on that roll?
Thought you said lie about it.
Oh, yeah, I got a 1.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, if you want to use luck on these, I could say you could get lucky on your death saves.
Okay.
But you probably don't have enough luck to bring that down to an extreme success, do you?
How much would I need for an extreme?
It would need to be 1/5 of your total
Third number,
What is
14.
yours? 14.
con, so 14.
I mean, I have... Sorry about that. I have 30 luck.
30 luck.
So I
You
rolled a
you could bring that to an extreme if you wanted.
30...
36.
36, thank you. Yep, okay, I'll bring that down to an extreme...
Bringing that down to an extreme success.
Because I
Here's-
believe you can do that because it's not a combat roll.
Yeah, I would say,
Yeah.
I think so too. I think you can get...
I think I'd like to use the mechanics of the game as much as we can while not fudging it.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can get lucky here. You can get lucky
yeah.
where
I'm going to use all of my luck
Oh, yeah,
then
you can.
to bring that down to a 6.
the wound wasn't quite deep enough to sever an artery. That's
Okay.
how lucky you were, and you do not bleed out.
Yay.
Or your brain does not swell within your skull enough to cause cranial compression and
So
kill
am I
you.
still dying or am I actually...
You are no longer dying.
I'm no longer dying?
You get 1 hit point back, and you will be unconscious for 4 rounds.
I get 1 health back.
You get 1 hit point back. You are still
Okay.
unconscious for an additional 4 rounds,
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
which brings us to Adele's turn.
Would
and
I-
Walter Corbett is standing
Yeah.
over you, and
Yeah.
he looks down at you with his beady black malevolent eyes, and you hear that raspy, threatening voice.
Yep.
It's
Okay.
like bear witness to the frailty of the human spirit. As the book comes clattering down the stairs, and you can hear the sound of the door being slammed upstairs. And he's like, how quickly they abandoned you. I can unburden you of your soul, and you can become the sustenance for my newest acolyte. As he turns his head and looks at Sylvia.
Okay. Can I ask a question? Would I be able to tell that Claire has now stabilized?
I would need a... What would work here? I'd say a medicine or a spot hidden to see if See if
Would
she's
this be
breathing.
my main turn, though? Would this be my action?
I would say it would take a little while, for you to be able to look.
Because am I
see what's
essentially
going
on top of her?
You're right there, right next to her, yeah.
Yep.
For all intents and purposes.
Okay. So as far as I can tell, though, she's not.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's have some fun here.
Yeah, because I think I'd
roll
be
me a spot hidden, and I'll allow this one for. Let's call it a freebie.
Okay, I rolled a 3
Nice.
on the 75, so that is extreme.
You can tell she is. She's not dead.
Yeah.
She's not in good shape, but she's not at a point where she is
Yeah.
critical.
And I probably
I would
know
say.
there is not much I can do at the moment. Like, we're in very bad shape. I think my character, not understanding the mechanics of everything that's happening, would try and get Sylvie out of what she's doing.
Okay.
Especially because he looked back at her and said she's my new acolyte. And because of what I'd been filled in on about her past and all her friends, I would try to snap her out of it
Okay.
because I wouldn't want that for her.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be something she'd do.
I'm willing to run with this.
I'm not
how do
sure
you
what
think-
I'd be able to do, though.
How do you think you're going to do that? What does she do in this moment? Tell me. Go.
I think she'd probably try to persuade her.
Persuade her.
And
What
I
does she
don't
say?
know. She'd say, Sylvie, it's Adele. I know you're in there. Don't listen to him. And I look at him and go, he's evil. And I don't know how much that would get through to her. I don't know. But I do not want this for her.
My dear, they're trying to kill me. That's what you hear in
And
your
I'll be
head.
like, he killed your friends.
Here's what I'm going to say.
He killed your friends.
Roll a persuasion check, and you're going to be rolling against Walter Corbett's power.
That's fair.
Okay. Not me.
Shit.
You're going to need to roll very well.
I'm
for
drawing
this.
our corpse friend.
Okay. I rolled a 70, which is it's a success.
70 is just a standard success?
Yes, if I can't use anything to make it any better.
I would say you see no change in Adele's expression.
Hey, at least you tried.
Yeah,
You
I
certainly tried.
E for effort.
I think my little face would crumple. And I would sort of start, because I'm still injured. Yeah, I've been stabbed. Like, is it in the lung or
It was like in the lower back.
lower back? Yeah, so that's not great. It's probably a kidney or something. So I would just be like, oh no, Sylvie, and I'd just sort of fall over and try and land on top of Claire.
Okay.
Consensually, if that's okay. I'm not gonna just be like, I'll try and shield
Catch
your body.
me!
Shield your body.
Claire, do you mind if I lie on top of you? Do you mind if I fall on top of you? Can you hear me? Open
Yes,
your eyes.
yes.
Watch
If you
your
don't say
name.
okay, I'm not going to say that, but yes, I'm going to. I'll try and.
Sorry.
This is hard because it's like I don't like touching other people's characters without their consent.
No,
but
that's-
you're currently knocked out.
I'm currently knocked out.
So I would try to, in a very caring and not creepy way, just sort of protect your body with mine, if I can.
Okay.
I do appreciate that you were like, I understand that you're, the whole consent thing. So look, I consent.
Thank you.
I consent, yes.
And that brings us.
Because I can't do it. That's my action, isn't it? I've tried. I've used my.
You've tried.
That's fair.
You gave it your best.
I did. I'm not very persuasive compared to a
Sylvia.
freaky man.
You are still under the effects
Of Daddy Charm.
of this.
A piece of shit.
Okay, so
Spill their blood.
yeah,
Their blood.
I guess the next person in line. She's been stabbed. Is that enough for me? Do I know that knife stabbing her is enough for Walter Corbett?
And am I a threat?
Or do I see the next person as being my better objective? Should I stab another person? Because he's asking me to spill their blood.
If the dagger stabs a third person, doesn't it do its special thing?
I want that though.
It summons the other thing?
Don't I want that though?
I'm just letting you know.
Oh shit!
Yes. You feel as though you are compelled to take the dagger out of Adele's back and stick it in a new body.
In a new body.
Yeah, that paused.
Her own?
You have a choice.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I could stab myself.
I don't think you would, though.
yourself.
I don't think that he compel you to do that.
Prove yourself worthy.
Yeah, I would probably stab myself at this point.
Yeah, because then he can inhabit her body.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, this isn't great.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to pull the dagger out of her back.
You hear the
and
squelch, make it,
first, I'm going to think about stabbing Claire, but I'm going to have a moment where I think about his body going into theirs and instead stab myself so that I don't miss the opportunity of making him happier.
Nice.
So you want daddy inside of you.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I've taken this as an opportunity. We can be closer if I show my loyalty to him. So I'm going to take the dagger, turn to him as a display of my affection for him,
Yes.
and stab myself straight into the chest for him.
Okay. You don't need to roll for that, I don't think. You're stabbing yourself.
I think I succeed stabbing myself.
I think you're just going to take maximum damage. You'll take 6 points of damage
Okay, that's okay.
from that.
Yep.
Can I ask something?
Yes.
Oh, you might be going with this.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you continue.
So that's half of my damage.
That is half of your damage.
is
Tick
more than
major wound.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
How many hit points do you have left? Just curious. 4 hit points remaining. Okay, very good. This is bleak.
Can I ask my question? Okay, my question was going to be, would something like that be enough to possibly remove the hold
Yeah.
of the spell?
Oh.
Just because it's extreme pain?
Just hold on to that thought.
Yeah, okay.
Because you are correct. It does break the effects of the domination spell.
Am I still insane?
I'm going to say at this point, once that domination spell, the effects of that break, all of a sudden, everything rushes back to you. All of the events that happened over the course of the day, the basement of the church, the rats, everything comes rushing back to you. And you find yourself standing in this dimly lit basement, face to face with a knife in your own chest that you're holding. I think that sounds like a sanity roll to me.
Yeah, I was about to say that would make anybody insane when they realise that.
Can she have advantage because I was just trying to help her? Would I be sending vibes? Like, would she be able to see? Like, because I've literally just
Bad vibes.
But I just literally sacrificed my go to try and snap her out of it. Is there anything? I don't think so.
No.
No, I don't
Okay,
think
no,
there.
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
so.
there is.
God
I
damn
think this
it.
is just a sanity roll.
Oh no, that's gonna end.
97
Oh no.
over 42.
Oh.
Can she use luck?
No, you cannot use luck on a sanity roll, unfortunately. That is a fumble, which means you take maximum
Which makes me indefinitely insane, right?
maximum sanity. Oh boy. I would say
A dice fly, that's cool. I'm gonna try a dice fly.
that's going to be a 1d4.
Of damage.
So 4. So 4 sanity loss
Oh, son.
from this awakening. And does that put you past your threshold for indefinite insanity?
4? No.
Your indefinite insanity would be 1/5 of your day of your starting sanity. So what was your starting sanity?
50. So
50?
my 1/5 is 10.
1/5
so
is 10.
38 is fine.
So you've lost more than 10 this day, though.
Has she?
Does that make sense?
Yeah, you've lost more than 10. Yes.
Yeah.
So your indefinite threshold would have been 10. So once you go over 10, or once you reach or go over 10, you have reached your indefinite insanity threshold.
Oh no.
Oh, Los, you should all run.
No.
I mean, I'm on the ground, so I can't run.
I might I have a knife in my hand currently.
Oh, we forgot something else.
What's that?
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure you'll pick up on it.
The book.
Nuh-uh.
Well, I don't know what it is.
The
What is
knife.
it? The knife.
Stabbed the third person.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh,
The knife is still in my hand.
All right. Here is what I'm going to say happens.
It's fuck.
Okay.
It's so good.
Because this is all happening pretty much simultaneously,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We go back to Haley. Haley is fleeing, I'm assuming,
Yep.
getting out of the house.
What if the he who once sated is going to chase me down? Yes, I'm fleeing.
As you're fleeing, you're going past the kitchen and then the living room. The doors have been left open to these. And the lights begin to flicker.
You can handle this.
And you hear this sound almost like water going down a drain, but ear-splittingly loud. You stop for a moment to have a look into the living room, and you can see the furniture beginning to dematerialize in a perfect circle in the center of the room. And you see the bits and pieces of the furniture like swirling around as you see in the middle of this circle this huge figure beginning to phase into reality. It's flickering through the visible light spectrum. It's not quite there yet. You can see through, but it's like pulsing as it goes from red to white to green to blue, and you can see as if something is being summoned in the middle of this room. And I'm assuming you're not going to hang around to find out what's happening, right?
Probably not. There's a part. I don't know if Haley's that smart. I do have, because I have a cult, so it's like, would Haley think that there's like a cancel ritual button? You know, like not a button, but you know what I mean? Like, oh, if you throw a fistful of salt into the left corner of the room, then the ritual's interrupted kind of vibes. So I think she's not going to think too long on it, but does something immediately come to mind of like, oh, I could stop this, or is this like beyond?
I would say I would need a Cthulhu mythos roll, but I don't think you have any.
No, I don't. Zero.
You don't? Zero? So
in that case, I'm just running. If nothing immediately pops into her head.
nothing immediately pops into your head. You're fleeing from the house.
I am like hitting the nos. Legs are going to hurt after this, if they have a chance to hurt.
Okay. All right.
Completely understandable.
Walter is
Fuck off, Walter.
left in the room with Adele, Claire, and Sylvia. Sylvia is indefinitely insane. Here's what I'll say the indefinite insanity looks like for you. You no longer see this corpse. You see your grandma.
Oh, yay! Gemma!
She looks just as you remember her. Kindly, warm, friendly. And that brings us to Walter Corbett's turn, and Walter Corbett is going to attempt to finish you off, Adele.
Me? Okay. All right.
Yep.
Not in a hot way.
We can do an alternate version of this at some point, and we can role play that out if you want.
That's a Patreon exclusive. Please donate $50,000.
It might make the other people at the table uncomfortable, but
Free exclusive.
I'm all for it. So you can attempt to dodge, you can attempt to fight back.
yeah,
It
I'll
is a
attempt to
pretty
dodge.
hopeless situation at this
Yeah,
point.
100%. I agree. Oh, no, that's not good. Yeah, no, I 88 over 25.
I also failed.
Oh,
So 2 failures, and you were dodging.
I was dodging. Yeah.
He somehow misses. Tell me, what do you do as he reaches out towards you again? Tries to do the same thing that he did to Claire, just
Yeah,
open
so
hand.
basically I'm going to just sort of, I'm not very dexterous. I'm just a person, so
Okay.
I'm just going to try and roll a little
Yep.
bit away, and just roll in a way that it sort of deflects and doesn't hit Claire
Okay.
as much as I can. But I can't do any superhero shit because I'm just a pharmacist.
And that does bring us around to Claire. Claire, you are still unconscious. Mm-hmm. What is Claire? You know, no longer need to do any con rolls, but
okay.
just I would say, what is Claire dreaming of while she lies here in this basement? What does she see in what could be her final moments?
Claire is dreaming. Oh, in her final moment.
Could very well be.
Okay. Claire is dreaming of. That is a really good question. Oh, she is okay. She is dreaming of a hill. It's a nice sunny day, and there's a tree and there's grass and a meadow and all that, and there's a nice breeze, and she can smell like the grass and smell of the trees and flowers and all that, and then she sees like little children running around, and they're all wearing like those really nice white dresses. And then she sort of, looks around, and she's sitting on a blanket, and there's a handsome gentleman sitting next to her, and then she hears the kids yell out, "Mummy," and she looks over, and they're waving, and yeah.
Okay.
And then a wet tentacle. No, we don't have the wet tentacle. No.
Adele.
Me. Ooh. Adele's losing hope, but she's also she's not really a fighter. But at this point, she still knows that the book had some sort of control over this guy.
Okay.
Like it did. It led
threw it
to
downstairs.
yeah, and it did lead to. So, am I within striking distance? So if I tried to move, he'd get me, or am I? Because I
There's
dodged.
no-
I successfully dodged.
There's no attack of opportunity here.
I
You can
believe
just
there should
move.
be though. Like in this circumstance, if I was right in front of him, and I tried to get away, I think that would be risky.
I'd say this is just part of your dodge.
Okay, that's all right. Okay, so
You're
I
free to
dodge
go.
away and I try and get the book.
Okay.
So my move is the action.
Okay.
In my bag, I do have a lighter.
Ooh.
I also have a first aid kit. So I can imagine I have some alcohol, rubbing alcohol, highly flammable.
Hell yeah.
So I think that I would try and sort of crawl over because I am injured. I cast fireball. I am fucking terrified.
Yep.
Like
Burning.
shaking. How far away is the book? It's like the bottom of the stairs.
Bottom of the stairs.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to
Few
try and
meters.
go over there.
meters.
And I don't look like a hero. I just look like someone who's desperate. Go over to the book. I'm not sure what I can do with my action though. So it's going to be up to you what's reasonable. What I would like to do is get to the book, pour alcohol on it and set it on fire.
No, that you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'd like to try to do.
Shaking hands. I
Shaking
would
hands.
say. Oh, what would I say works here? You know what? Let's just say that's what happens. I don't want to
I'm happy to do
bog us
a
down too much here.
pharmacy
No.
to make it extra burny,
You-
extra
you get the
burny.
book.
Call him a bastard. That was the key of my
Yeah, well,
100% alcohol. Got it.
but I'd be very careful. I don't know how many flammable materials are down there, but I'm sure there's not that much. From what I can tell, it's just a dusty basement.
Yep.
But yeah, I would go over there, I would set it on fire, and I would look at Sylvie again and go, "Sylvie, please."
Okay.
You just set a light where I think my grandma is.
Uh,
Not gonna be much.
no, I did the book. I did the book. So I didn't touch
my
grandma.
Gemma with me.
Yeah.
No, Gemma.
I didn't touch Gemma. I just went to the book.
Here's what happens.
Yeah.
As you get to the book and you pull out the lighter fluid or whatever it is that you have on your
Yeah,
person.
maybe I have some matches. It's the 20s. Like it'd be sort of like that scene out of like Game of Thrones, where there's the wildfire underneath and Lancel's crawling down trying to stop it, but instead I create the fire.
With a shaking hand, you
Yeah.
pour the contents of whatever
Yeah, it'd be rubbing alcohol.
receptacle that you have over the book.
It would smell terrible.
You're trying to get the thing to light.
Yeah.
Hands are shaking.
Yeah.
There's no sounds. It's just deathly quiet in here.
Yeah.
as the first pages of the book begin to catch, lights go out. The only light in the room now is the light of the fire, the orange glow, which permeates through the room, casting these long and ominous shadows of Walter Corbett and Adele standing by his side,
Sylvie.
and Sylvie
Don't
standing
stress.
by his side.
Oh, she'd be so happy her Gmail's back. Oh, dear God.
You just see a look of adoration in her eyes as she's looking at this horrifying corpse of a human. And the fire grows. More and more light. And Walter Corbett just stands there staring at you. Doesn't do anything, doesn't flinch, doesn't yell, doesn't attack. Nothing, just stands there. And the book burns and burns and burns. And after a moment, you have to drop it down onto the ground.
I sort of
And-
just, it was on the ground when I burnt it, Sven. I didn't pick it up.
Well, I was thinking maybe you picked it up to
Okay,
light
and
it and then drop it. And then eventually the fire runs out of fuel
Yeah.
and it begins to die. And then it dies out. And the whole room is plunged in darkness. And all you hear is the sound of wet squelching, as it sounds like someone is gnawing on someone's body.
What?
And then we cut away from there to Haley.
I know.
Haley, what do you do?
I'm. How far have I made it? Am I out the house?
Yep, you're out of the house.
I'm out the house. I'm down across the yard. I'm avoiding the bramble bush. I'm jumping the fence. I maybe glance over my
Imagine
shoulder
getting a
at one
major
point
wound
to
on the
see
way
if I'm
up.
being chased by a Technicolor Eldritch Horror.
Yep,
Am I being chased by a Technicolor Eldritch Horror?
you don't see anything.
I'm still running. I would run.
this shit out.
I would run the opposite direction of the street from the spooky church and just keep running until I'm like, well away.
Okay. Nothing impedes your progress. It's well into the evening now. You're running by nothing but the dim street light as you're running along. I'll get you to roll a sanity roll for me too.
Yeah, fair, reasonable. 21 under 48.
21 under 48.
Nice.
I'll say
Yeah, they
just
work.
take one sanity loss from that one.
This is
Get
why
back
you're
in
our
there.
supernatural researcher.
Yeah, because I'm Delulu.
Not Delulu, you're probably the smartest out of all of us. You just
Yeah, I
left.
think you're the least Delulu of all of us at the moment.
I'm the right kind of Delulu.
I always hear drinking the Delulu lemonade, and I'm like, I would actually love to drink this lemonade.
The Delulu lemonade.
Yeah, I realise it's
feel
it's not a real thing, but I would actually like to make a Delulu lemonade. I don't know how you
I'm
make
too
a
far
Delulu.
Delulu to make anything difference. Any kind of difference at all.
What do you do when you get away? Do you go home? Do you go to the police? Do you go to Mr. Knott? Do you go to the hospital? Where do you go?
That's a very good question. So, I think initial reaction would be getting to a dark street just illuminated by streetlights is a lot less scary than a public place that has many people. So I'd be heading for a very populated area, I guess, and I'd get there. I don't know if I would immediately be like, "You've got to help me," because I'm kind of exhausted. Probably starting to doubt how much of what I saw actually happened and how much. Max is at the could I seek out Max in the hospital?
You absolutely could if you want. And I would say as well, as you're leaving the house, we as the audience see this, but you don't. Maybe as you're leaving the house, we see through the window just like the face of Mr. Dooley just peering out the window as you're like running out of the house. And as he sees you like running off, he just pulls the curtain closed and you run down the street. Eventually, the adrenaline wears off and you have to take a moment to catch your breath. You're in the middle of what is essentially like a industrial sort of area of northern Boston. You've got to find your way. Do you get a taxi? Do you just walk to the hospital?
I think if I've gotten to like a public space and I'm surrounded by people and I take a moment to rest and maybe like find some water or something and it's like, okay, I'm not dead. Pat myself down. I would then, probably get a taxi and be like, I got to get Max. Because like he's the guy with a gun. Like at least like like Max is like more likely. I mean, even though he's in super denial, he's more likely to help me out and not blame me for anyone who's died in a basement. And also like, I don't know. I feel like Max is like my first go-to point of like, you know, we've worked on this before.
It takes you a while to get a taxi.
Yeah.
So you spent some time just roaming about the street trying to flag down a taxi. So I'd say a little bit of time passes, but eventually a taxi pulls over and, you know, he's like, are you okay? Because you look pretty pretty beat.
Just take me to the hospital.
Yeah, right. No, sorry. Please. And he gets out of the car. He actually opens the door for you and helps you in. He's like Italian-looking guy, mustache, grey hair. He hops in the car and he starts driving. And like you can see him like looking in the rearview mirror back at you, and he's like, what happened? Do we need to go to the police station, or you look like you've seen something. You look like you've been through something. If you don't mind my saying, I'm slightly concerned.
I just need to get to my friend. I just need to get to my friend. I'll just say that twice in a row.
All right, I'll get you to the hospital.
Insane.
And you just lean up against the window and you can just see the street lights passing you by until eventually, as you're just like staring out into the night sky, you see the flashing of red and blue lights. And you hear the taxi driver and he's like, what the hell is going on? And you look out the window and you can see Max in police custody, being taken out of the hospital.
Fuck half a deer. I don't even have metagame knowledge of what happened here.
And put in the back of a police car. And I think that's where we'll end the episode.
Excellent.
Wow.
Max, what the hell?
Shit.
Shit indeed.
And we may... I think that we might need to return to this at some point in the future. This might be the end of...
So are we done? Does that mean we're dead?
Of the haunting.
Oh, yeah.
Are we dead?
We're dead. Yeah, the lights went out. Yeah.
Smarting flesh and the door was locked. You're dead.
I'm leaving your fate...
I'm not dead until
I'm leaving
dead.
your fate unresolved.
Really?
At this point, yes.
Shit.
When do horror stories do that? All the time.
I will leave it up to the audience to decide whether they think Adele is
I'm
alive
happy I'm with my Gemma.
or dead.
Dead, possessed, or otherwise.
Yeah, god damn it.
But I think that's a pretty natural place to end this particular story arc. And that is the end of The Haunting, ladies and gentlemen. Hooray! It did not end exactly the way that I had imagined. Everyone else, how do you feel about that?
No, I that's perfect.
Yep.
Perfect ending, yeah. Because horror, most horror movies, you don't actually see the person dying. You don't Max, what the is going on? And you know, there's always that cliffhanger at the end. So perfect. Well done, Sven. Well done. Well done.
Ooh, I know it's a bit of a bleak ending, but that's just the way that Call of Cthulhu goes sometimes.
job,
This
team.
is
Yeah.
not your Dungeons and Dragons. These people are not heroes sent out to save the world. If things do not go your way, this is what
I am
happens.
genuinely surprised the summoned beast who didn't. I thought that taxi driver was going to turn into the.
Ah,
Yes.
yes.
I thought as well.
I thought it was going to be like, you couldn't get away, and turn into a technicolor demon and eat
I'd
me.
be lying if I said I didn't consider it.
Yeah, eat me in the back
Yeah.
of a taxi. I'm wondering how many years it would take Haley to try and profit off writing a book about the story.
No shit. Like you could turn up
It wouldn't be
later on.
immediate, but it would be like maybe a decade later.
You could be a
like,
famous author
if
who
it ended
turns
up being
up.
like a cold case or something, like, can I write a book in?
Oh yeah, that'd be a nice little like a.
You know how like anytime
Haley's
anyone's
writing a
involved with,
book.
like an unsolved mystery, they try
Yeah.
to solve it.
Yeah.
It would be like,
I have a feeling we'll run into Haley again.
oh yeah, she's on the train.
Maybe.
She's on a train.
She's on a
I
train.
would say
Crazy
it's
train.
likely that we come back sometime in the
Yeah.
future if we have enough support behind us. If enough people want to see it, we might come back with a haunting season 2. I suppose you could call it.
Actually,
Yeah.
because there's a lot of art.
There's a lot of stuff here that still could be resolved.
Like, who
Yeah.
knows what was being eaten? It could have been a rat.
Could have been a rat.
I'm in denial.
Could have been
And
an
like-
unconscious
Those
person on the
burns,
ground.
definitely Wet squelches.
Wet
No,
squelches.
they were a live rat.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were, yeah.
And if you support us for $5,000 on Patreon, I'll even draw you. I'll draw you.
We could make a book out of it.
Yeah, I'll draw you. I'll draw you.
I'll draw
you'll
you
get
with what to
one
call
of
it.
my exclusive
I think this is one of
episode
your best.
episode drawings. I draw, yeah,
What have we
to
got?
keep myself attentive.
Sylvie, he is evil. Max, the fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
I-
And here's Sylvie. Shut up, bitch. He is daddy.
I want daddy.
He is daddy.
I want daddy inside me. Yeah. And the bramble bush. Not today, bush.
I want daddy to be happy. Well, not daddy anymore. It's Gemma.
The sound a person makes when they are stabbed is what the fuck. So
Yeah.
Christopher Lee.
Thank you, Sir Christopher Lee. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
I
a
have a
viral-
dice fly.
It's a viral clip of like.
We don't need no water. Ouch, hot.
Dice fly. Oh,
There's a
that's
flying
fine.
knife.
Yes.
Yeah.
Smack
We'll
that
share
ass.
those on the after credit scene
Consent.
for everyone.
Dice flew at me.
That's
and
where
she ran
Haley's
around.
going
She's
to,
like, oh, sorry.
stab the-
dice
the-
fly, and I was like, oh, dice
Yeah.
fly. I'll draw that.
Yeah.
We've got consent. We've got Claire
Yeah.
being held up by Corbett.
And Adele here being held up by daddy, and Adele saying harder.
Me stabbing myself. Daddy
Oh,
being
these are great.
harder.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Look, you are stabbing yourself here. So I want daddy inside me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Daddy transformed into Gemma. Hell yeah.
And big
If
titty
that's not a
bandit.
fantasy.
All right, so we're going to probably I'll make some emotes out of these.
Yes, these could definitely be used as content. And if you haven't already done so, I just wanted to say, of course, to those people who started watching and have watched the whole thing, or if you just jumped in on this episode, just huge thank you to, even if you just watch it and never watch it again, it means the world to us just to have a view on YouTube. As a small content creator, obviously, we don't have a studio behind us or a budget. Everything is self-funded that we do here. And we pride ourselves as well in being AI free. We do our own artwork and all that kind of stuff. So there is a lot of work that goes into this. And if you enjoyed any of it, it would be huge for us if you could obviously follow or subscribe to the channel, depending on whether you're watching on YouTube, on Twitch. Twitch is probably the primary place to go
Tickety-tock.
for the premieres. And then if you want to watch, go back and watch previous episodes, they'll be up on YouTube for people to watch. We are working towards putting together a reward system. So the more of the premieres you watch, the more points you get. And then when we get a certain amount of points, we might be doing some bonus content. We might have other people run scenarios. We might have board game
We
nights.
could have Sven doing some things that
I might show you a
everyone asks
nipple.
for.
I might show you a nipple.
Oh,
I can teach you guys Twilight Imperium 4th Edition, a board game that takes 10 to 12 hours to play.
That could be good. That could be like a marathon.
12-hour stream, I'm all for it. And live streams, obviously, that's something on the cards as well. So if you want to see more
That's
of this
usually what we
content,
do. It's usually straight to live. isn't
straight
it?
to
It's
live.
like-
That's what we
yeah.
normally do. These are, of course, pre-recorded.
This is a different format.
Which is we're grateful for, but we would like to be able to sit down and interact with the audience as well, which is what live streaming allows you to do. But if you could obviously subscribe on Twitch, you can do that for free if you have an Amazon account, and every little bit helps us to buy more content, buy more source books from Chaosium. And of course, if you want to play at home, that's where you're going to find your own copy of The Haunting and the Quick Start rulebook and all that kind of stuff. So if you enjoyed this...
I don't think I'm exaggerating, then we're probably the people who brought the most content for Call of Cthulhu in Australia in the last 6 months. Unless someone's selling it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We brought nearly every source book because we just want more.
We've got a lot. But there's
and
still...
we really enjoy it.
There's
still more to get.
There's a lot more to get still. There's a lot of scenarios where I would like to get Cthulhu by Gaslight. I would like to get Cthulhu Dark Ages. I would like to get the Cthulhu Invictus, I think it's called, which is all different time settings and stuff like that.
I'm thinking about running Beyond the Mountains of Madness, which is a very long form campaign.
And that brings us to what we're doing next. I said as a little spoiler on the episode that we'll be releasing next week, but for those people who are here right now, our current plan is to dive straight into Blackwater Creek.
Yes.
That is the current plan. Now, Gemma, I think you also had something that you may or may not want to do.
I think I want to run just a little 1 or 2 shot so Sven can sit in the player's seat.
Yes.
Called Servants of the Lake. And yes, I think that would be fun. But yeah, I'm preparing.
Remind me, the Black Creek, that's different from Corryn?
That is a different one, yes. I just felt like Horror on the Orient Express is an amazing campaign, and it's huge, and there's a lot of detail in there that needs to be memorized before I can sit down and answer your questions succinctly.
Yes.
And there are more handouts and things that I want to be able to get my hands on so I can give you guys quality handouts. That does remind me, the handouts that we used for The Haunting, if you can
so many.
hold those up there. They're amazing handouts. They are not the original handouts for The Haunting. These are created by a third party, a fan of Call of Cthulhu. I forgot to write down their name. I'll put it in the description for this video. Huge shout out to them. These are amazing handouts. There's a few that you actually didn't get. Anyway, that has been The Haunting. Again, thank you for sticking with us for this long. We hope to see you again in the very near future for character creation for Blackwater Creek, possibly, or the Servants of the Lake.
My one's just an in-between.
We'll see what happens, but we'll be sure to let everyone know on the Discord and social media accounts as well. It's been lovely. I appreciate all of you yes-anding everything that I did to you, horrible things that I did to you.
Sorry for trying to push some stuff, but if we didn't do that, then this wouldn't be a role-playing game.
Exactly. And that's us signing off for The Haunting. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Bye.
Stupid Corbett.
Bye.
So we have Sven in a bush.
We do.
We have Ebony, the beautiful Labrador, having a very, very hard time because she's done some walkies. And we've got beautiful North Queensland, where we're blessed to live.
What? Nothing. Not to say anything.
Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Fuck you, Walter Corbett!
Fuck you, Walter Corbett.